Action Potential by Jonas Hayes.
This is a neuron. A neuron consists of a dendrite, cell body, axon, nodes of Ranvier, and axon terminal. Electricity flows in through the dendrites into the axon, and this is where action potential occurs. On the outside of the axon, it is positively charged due to the amount of sodium ions within it. On the inside of the axon, it is negatively charged. Even though it has positive potassium ions, they aren't enough to balance it out. Whenever an electrical current comes through the axon, it quickly reverses that, changing the outside to negative and the inside to positive. This is called depolarization, and this is through sodium ions coming into the axon and the potassium gate closing, which causes less positive on the outside, which makes it negative. Then it is quickly turned back to normal through the sodium-potassium pump and the sodium ion gate and the potassium ion gate. This action is called repolarization. Repolarization is the becoming of normal state once again. This is the sodium-potassium pump. This takes potassium ions and shoots them either outside or into the axon to get it back to a normal, regular state. It pushes it against the gradient, takes in 2 potassium ions for every 3 sodium ions because the sodium outbalances the potassium whenever it comes to positive and negative. This is the inside and outside of an axon. The top side is the outside, and that's where all the sodium ions are. Those are what make the outside positive. The inside is where the potassium ions are, and that's where it's negatively charged. Whenever that electrical charge comes down that I was talking about, sodium ions rush in through the red gates while the blue gate stays shut so potassium ions do not flow out. This then causes the inside to turn positive and the outside to become negative. Shortly after this, the sodium-potassium pump, the green balls, take out 3 sodium and take in 2 potassium in order to get back to a regular state. This is the repolarization. As you can see in this graph, whenever it goes a steep increase, that is whenever depolarization is occurring and sodium ions are rushing into the axon. Then, as it starts to go down, this is repolarization, when the cell is getting back to a normal state. During this time, it goes to a lower energy than what it started out as due to the movement of gradients. This then comes up to regular resting state. Thank you for watching.